Gaming, even prior to the modern era, has long had some of the most robust and mature stories ever told. The dark defeatism seen in Final Fantasy VI, the intense musings on the nature of time in Chrono Trigger, not to mention the scores of CRPGs like Ultima and Wasteland that dealt with very heavy themes. The problem is, for the general public, there was a big disconnect between how these games looked and what their themes entailed. You or I can look at any number of RPGs and see the absolute beauty on display while recognizing the sheer genius level artistry that goes into making this. But for the non-video game loving public, they just see a bunch of pixels. And prior to the release of the N64, most of the public wrote off something that looked pixelated as simply a stupid little pastime without much worth. On top of that, the more difficult controls of games on the SNES or Sega made those who didn't already have a passion for games more hesitant to try them. A game would have to come along that would tell a mature, thoughtful story while presenting a visually enticing world that is easy enough for anyone to pick up and play. And while there were a few games that had some of these elements, it wasn't until Ocarina of Time released at the tail end of 1998 that we saw all of these aspects put into a single experience flawlessly. Except for the water temple.